the maple tea? What's the maple tea? One of these days we'll get Rowena in Sweet Pea Studios to sing the maple tea, the maple tea. I'm off key, but I don't give a damn. I'm a drag queen. God bless our queens. May their tucks be tight. God bless our queens. We just hope they don't prolapse on the stage. What's the maple tea? I make up these lyrics every time. What's the maple tea? What's the maple tea? Woo! Well, hello there, sweet peas. My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan. Pause for applause. There we go. And I am your hostess with the mostest for What's the Maple Tea? There's another hostess. Maybe we bring her on.
It's about time, bitch. That singing was gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back to What's the Maple Tea? With me, Rowena Whey, the hostess with less.
The hostess with less. And me, Miss Tiffany Morgan, the hostess with more.
There's definitely more of you.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to fat shame me, girl?
Not in the slightest. You definitely have more personality. You've been around a little bit longer.
I have bigger personality, bigger
hair.
So what is your look today? Is that something you made, isn't it?
This is something I made, and it is also this is custom made by me. So this is my like classy lady going to the beach, except in a dress look. And we all know that woman. We all know her. But this is also the only yellow thing that I own. Last week's theme was Yellow Gorgeous. So I decided to be Yellow Gorgeous.
Yellow Gorgeous. I did like that kind of like Yellow Gorgeous.
Exactly. I will say, though, that I hate the color yellow on me. I hate it on me. So this is mostly black with a little bit of yellow.
What are you trying to say? Yellow Gorgeous. Oh, girl, you got to turn your phone off. Are you watching us?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How delayed are we before we get onto Facebook? By the sounds of it, it sounds like
we're about 10 seconds.
Only about 10 seconds. There we go. Yeah. I'm like, I can hear myself laughing. What the hell is that all over?
We have more viewers on my Facebook page than on your Facebook page.
Well, that just seems like a slap down right there.
First time ever for everything. Oh, no, you surpassed me. Never mind.
So just a little reminder for our listeners, our viewers. So we record this live Fridays at 7 p.m. Mm-hmm. And if you want to interact with us, feel free to chat on the various social platforms that we're broadcasting. But if you want it to come through to us that we can see it, it's going to have to be on either my Facebook page, the Maple
or mine. I will see it on my Facebook. I have mine open.
Rowena. Okay, Rowena's going to keep an eye on. I won't be able to see it, but Rowena will see that. The YouTube, the YouTube Maple Tea page. If you comment on there, we'll see it. We'll see it.
We have a brand new Facebook page. What's the Maple Tea?
Yeah, at the Maple Tea. Just do a little search of that. Quite a few people have been subscribing to that already. So
fantastic, and hopefully new and exciting things to come as well. Shh.
Do we want to talk about it a little bit?
I don't know. Maybe someone wants to sponsor it.
Well, yes. So we are drag queens, and we are for sale.
We are for sale.
What I was alluding to is that you have convinced me to make this also an audio podcast.
I mean, our voices are gorgeous. I mean, just listen to your singing every day, every week.
What's the maple tea? What's the maple?
So I think it would be an excellent audio podcast, hopefully eventually soon available everywhere that podcasts are available.
Exactly, exactly. Maple tea. Yeah, we need some maple tea merch too.
Isn't that just like going to the Sugar Shack?
Wait, what?
The Sugar Shack. It's where you
Oh,
go and find your sugar daddies.
I'm like, isn't there some sort of store that sells some interesting stuff, items like that, called in LA somewhere?
Yeah, it's called My Bedroom.
That's the sugar trap. That's
Sugar Trap, yes. I catch a lot of flies in there.
ah, she just gobbles them whole. Just
I'm
gobbles.
a Venus flytrap. My legs open and then they close.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly like a Venus flytrap. You trigger that trap, and whoop, there we go.
Oh God, no, there will not be a maple tea OnlyFans.
Yeah.
No. No one would watch that. We would have no fans.
Well, you never know. You never know. You
You
never
never
know.
know.
Well,
Anyways, so What's the Maple Tea is the podcast where we discuss Canada's Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, and everything Kingston drag, and clearly we just run our mouths about everything.
exactly.
Yeah. So, last week's episode.
Oh yes, let's get straight into it. RuPaul's
Let's
Drag
get
Race.
into this.
Social media, the unverified rusical.
Also known as the challenge that Rowena would slay.
Well, I don't know. No, I wouldn't slay this at all.
Yeah, we heard you sing. Ah!
Devastated.
Devastated. Last week was the Rusical. Social media, the Rusical.
Yeah. So let me just read the synopsis. It's time for the Rusical. Queens must record lyrics, learn choreography as they perform in a tale about social media. And I had Jamal Sims as the guest judge. And
Jamal Sims.
oh, I know. Oh my God.
Wet, moist.
Open shirt all the way down.
Uh,
Zaddy, Zaddy. And there was a cute little Anne Hathaway made a virtual appearance.
yes, Anne Hathaway made a guest appearance virtually, but still fantastic. The Queen of Genovia herself.
The Princess Diary. No, wait, what is it called?
She was Princess Diaries, and then it was Princess Diaries 2, where she became Queen of Genovia.
So I was watching another program.
Oh no.
I know. Why do I do that? Why do I look at the competition? Because we slay the competition.
We slay.
But
Oh yeah, side note, if you want to sponsor our podcast, get in touch with us.
yeah, exactly. We're not on the podcast yet, but sponsor us now. Get in on the ground floor of a fabulous program.
You'll be the first to sponsor. You'll be the first advertising on our podcast.
Advertise right here. Or right here. Or just right here.
Advertise on Tyffany's face. She needs a new tattoo.
No. I have no tattoos. I'm keeping myself, just in case I need to get a Jewish funeral or something like that. Goodness sake. So it was interesting because people were like, it's interesting, like the different dynamics. How do you know Anne Hathaway? She's disappeared now. How do you know Anne Hathaway? Is it because of the Princess Diaries? Did she? Okay, we're just gonna do this for a moment. I don't know what she's doing, but how do you know Anne Hathaway? Because I'm thinking with Anne Hathaway, I'm thinking Devil Wears Prada, but then Rowena's thinking about Anne Hathaway as in the Princess Diaries.
Well, I mean, then there's also Anne Hathaway as Ocean's 8, and there's Anne Hathaway as Ella Enchanted, and there's Anne Hathaway as Les Mis.
Anne Hathaway as Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway as Anne Hathaway. Wasn't she in like Valentine's Day or New Year's Eve or something? One of those comedy romance things.
That lasts all of 6 months in the box office and is
Yeah.
forgotten about forever and a day afterwards. Yeah.
Because they suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, my laptop was dying. I had to go and run and get the plug.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have been gone for good.
Well, do you like my makeup? I decided to go with a little bit of a Mimi look with the beehive.
I like the beehive. I like the beehive.
There we go. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was cute seeing Anne Hathaway. The girls just went crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would have gone crazy. I would have been like, oh my God, Anne Hathaway's about to talk to me. That would have been bigger than meeting RuPaul.
Well, and you were able to actually interact and ask questions.
In like a real way. And like no one's ever interacted with RuPaul in a real way. I now know why I'm not going to be on Canada's Drag Race. I am just a bitch and they don't want me.
Yeah, there we go. You know. Not because you're talentless or not because you can't sew or anything. No, it's just because you
I'm
said
too much of a bitch.
But the queen bee, she shall chew your head off and then spit it out. There we go.
Well, maybe my head will be smaller then. I have a really big head. So last week, did they have a mini challenge? I don't think they had a mini challenge.
No mini challenge. No mini.
No, their mini challenge was impressing Anne Hathaway.
And asking actual really good questions. Like, that one question, like, I'm worried that I'm going to be lost in the background. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, well, don't be. Like, just practical advice.
How do I not be lost in the background? Don't be lost in the background.
There we go. Sage
Best advice ever. How do I get out of my depression? Don't be depressed.
Oh my God. And this is what separates us from like all right, we're gonna start another podcast, How Not to Be Depressed by Whey. It's only one episode and you'll pay $100 for it.
It's also only 10 seconds long.
Don't be depressed.
Don't be depressed, bitch.
Yeah, just put it on repeat for 2 hours a day. There we go. We're just bombing this.
We're bombing this week. This week's a mess. So Anne Hathaway appears in the workroom through massive TV, usually reserved for RuPaul.
Is that an actual thing? Like, has there not? They've put videos up there before. Oh, well, like in the Untucked, that
they have, but very rarely, and rarely is it ever longer than like 20 seconds. She was there for a good 5-6 minutes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think that she was just very special.
It must mean that the program is just going completely downhill then.
I mean, maybe. They're on season 13. Unlucky 13.
Yeah, we got to find different ways to get those audiences to watch the program.
Anne Hathaway is that hook.
Yeah, there we go. Especially considering Drag Race UK is getting more viewers than this one.
I think my favorite piece of advice from Anne was about how to act like a Russian. It was like, don't act like a Russian. Pretend to be a Russian you know. I was like, I mean, I get that you're trying to say it in a different way, but that's the same thing.
Well, I think what they were trying to say is like when you think, oh, act Russian, you think of that
Katya?
Well, no, you think of some archetype, some archetype that's in your head that you watch, like growing up watching the 80s sitcoms and all that kind of stuff. You think of this archetype, But really, you shouldn't think of that archetype. You should just think of exactly what she said. Pick someone that you know who's Russian and can fit
Yeah.
that. Can fit that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that the Russians ended up doing a good job.
Oh my gosh, yes. So they had to record, audio record, learn choreography, and then, perform that. And it was interesting because when you saw the filming and, where they're training, like doing the choreography, I thought for sure, like they were gonna bomb so bad.
Oh my God, you thought that the Russians were going to bomb? Talk about historical moments.
The A bomb is gonna be terrible. No, it was so because they were clipping back to Got Mick, who
Yeah.
was again stuck in her head and was not learning the dance moves per se.
This is the thing that's happened before, though. Got Mick getting stuck in her head has happened 2 or 3 times, and she always pulls through.
She is the one person who's like, I heard you, RuPaul. Don't get stuck in my head. I pulled myself out, like,
Yeah.
when it's important. Like, when you're on stage and it's important. So yeah. I
Yay, Got Mick.
like I wish there was they were able to give like two winners sort of thing. And I
I
totally.
mean, she has in the past.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Girl, is your phone vibrating? Is it on the desk?
Yeah. I don't hear it. Do you
Okay.
hear it?
Yeah, it's coming through the microphone. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like they should. I felt like the two of them should have won. Denali and Gottmik.
No. I believe that the correct person won this week.
Well, maybe we may be getting ahead of ourselves a bit. Do we?
We're always getting ahead of ourselves. We're constantly getting ahead of ourselves and behind ourselves and to the side.
So there were the Russians, and they were the Russian bots, or whatever you call it, right?
Do we want to talk about what the actual root school was about first?
Well, it was called social media, the unverified. Do we need to describe that?
We do, because there's a part that you're missing.
Clear.
So, all of the different parts of the Rusical were different social media apps, and they were represented by different characters, and more or less. And there was a fight over who wanted to be Foxy.
I did forget about that.
You did. You
All
did. So, all the queens took their people, and Utica took Miss Tweets, Lady Tweets, and that left Denali and Rosé fighting for the role of Foxy, which, to be honest, was probably the best role.
Well, yeah. Well, it was one of the longer roles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're ever going to choose a role in that, it really depends on your skill level, I would say. So
If you can't sing and can't dance, do not choose the longest role.
exactly, exactly. But like a medium-sized role, which that was, because other roles were like so minuscule, or at least from what we saw on the TV.
Yes. They don't always show us everything, so we don't really know.
Yeah, they could have been longer roles, but they seem like really, really short roles. I think, yeah, choosing showing the whole dynamic of your character, sort of thing, of your
Mhm.
ups, downs, blah blah blah, and the music and dancing and stuff. Yeah, I think that was a really smart move for Rose to take that Foxy role.
I agree. I think it was a very smart move. Although I will say, I did not know Denali could sing. Denali can sing.
Well, it was cute too because this was the one and only time, apparently, in all of drag history, that they competed for the role,
Auditioned. They
audition
auditioned.
with the other contestants.
I thought the auditioning was done once you got on Drag Race. Who knew?
Who knew there'd be more? Who more? Give me more.
More. Whoa.
Considering how many times these ladies have done auditions for RuPaul's Drag Race, like none of them it was their first time, was it?
No.
No.
Uh,
But
no, let's say no.
yeah, and Olivia Lux.
No, Olivia. It was Olivia's first time applying.
Oh, it was Olivia's first time applying. So Olivia Lux, she was basically someone like what's his name who made Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Foxy was kind of like Mark Zuckerberg's Napster friend. Kinda, sort of,
Kind
whatever.
of, sorta.
Any characters kind of throw it
In a
in.
very slutty way.
Well, that's true. Well, very much Napster guy then, obviously.
Mhm. Mhm.
Elliot,
Selling himself for everything he's worth.
Elliot with two T's was Miss TikTok, Talk Tick. Sorry, Talk Tick.
Talk, tick.
Talk Tick. Candy Muse. I got. Oh well, we can talk about
She was inked in or LinkedIn or something.
Reverend Doctor Lady LinkedIn. I didn't.
So, is Silky Nutmeg Ganache a thing now? Is she a thing? I thought that she was done after season 11.
Simone was Miss Instaglam. Tina
Yeah.
Burner was the MC.
Tina Burner was a good Liza with an MC.
Yeah. And Utica Queen was Lady Tweets, like you said already. Yeah. Yeah. Should we talk about Tina? Like she chose a really challenging role.
And she killed it.
I thought she killed it. But what did you think about the judges at the end?
Oh Lord. So I went into the end thinking that the winners were going to be Rose and like maybe like Denali or Mick, but not both, and maybe Utica because I thought Utica did really well, but also Tina. I thought Tina would be in the top, and lo and behold, Tina was in the bottom for doing one thing wrong at the very end, which was barely even an error. It was, I could not believe it. Like, I've disagreed with the judges many times, countless times, every time. This was wrong. They were just wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, justice for Tina.
Yeah.
I don't think she was going to win, but
No. Well, yeah, because I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about Tina, like, the winning the whole series or not. But I thought this was definitely going to be her thing. Do you think the judges were just judging her harsher because they know of her theater? Like,
no, I think that they were grasping at straws for like reasons to make things dramatic.
you might be right because if you just watched it, like as a layperson watched it,
Mhm.
it's difficult. It was difficult to make differentiations between quite a whole gamut of them. Some of them
Mhm.
clearly.
I mean, okay, so other than Tina, I very much agreed with the bottom two. Like Simone and Candy did not bring it.
Oh, the judges' critiques about Candy was very accurate, though. Like
Mhm.
she was barely looking at the camera. Her hair was, and that's why I don't like doing long hair in the face, sort of thing. Like once it gets into you, it just totally distracts you. It takes you off. You're just suddenly you're focused on the hair, and you're totally forgotten what your next line is or to move your mouth. Like,
It's all about practice, though. Like if you wear long hair and drag frequently, then you get used to it. You get used to doing the flicks when you turn your head. You get used to flipping it up. You get used to flicking it to the side. Like it's part of your act.
well, that's
So
fine. That's
maybe Candy's just not used to doing that. I don't know.
Well, she has a regular show, did she not, in New York?
Yeah, but maybe she was just not confident enough then.
Yeah, that could be it. That she just didn't feel she wasn't feeling her oats.
Yeah, and that's definitely what happened with Simone. She was not confident in her performance, and you could tell she did not bring it.
Simone, I love you, girl, but what the hell? Like, why would you even cover your face with those glasses?
Oh, yeah, those were bad.
Like, she clearly she was wearing the sunglasses because she wanted not to be like.
She didn't want to be seen. She was like a celebrity walking down the street in sweatpants and sunglasses and a hoodie.
Yeah, and I
Don't
can.
look at me. Don't look at me.
Did you make those gloves yourself, there, dear? My gosh.
I did. I did make the gloves myself. She's a seamstress now.
There she is. There she is. Miss Seamstress. So Candy and Simone were in the bottoms. The
They
bottom.
were the bottoms for the week.
Um,
And the winner was Rose.
hey, yes. I
Which makes me happy because I think she deserved it.
I was a bit surprised. So if we let's talk a bit about the fashions then too, because the
Ooh, yes. Fashion.
yes, yes. So quite often, when there's a maxi challenge like this, I find that the judges will then defer to the looks sometimes to help make those separations. Who
Mhm.
is the cream of the crop and who is the bottom sludge? And
Who's the muck?
who's the muck? But I don't think the outfits played anything with their judges, with the judgments today.
And honestly, I don't think they have been much this season. Other than the ball, I don't think that the runways have really amounted to anything. They're just pretty.
Well, the balls were that was an actual sewing challenge, though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
so, like, I will say that I absolutely adored Olivia's runway. I adored Elliot's runway. I love the campiness of Rosé's runway. Um, Mix runway was fantastic, but I like I hated Denali's look. The like snake skin
oh yes.
cutout. Ew.
Thank you for reminding me. She was Britney Spears' snake. Ah.
Yeah. Like, what kind of reference is that?
It's a boa constrictor, an albino boa constrictor.
It's the type of thing that if you didn't say it, they would not get that.
Oh, saying that she was Britney's
Yeah.
boa snake sort of thing. Well, they knew she was a snake, though.
Well, yes. We all know Denali's a snake.
Snake in the grass. Uh, Denali though, like I thought she should like with that outfit because they were like, "Oh, that's not yellow, that's orange."
You
And
mean Rose.
did I say Denali? I
You
did.
did,
Yeah, sorry.
yes.
Rose.
Rose.
But Olivia Lux with the
Gorgeous. The arms, the muffs on the arms, the
and it was so cute. She
it was
did exactly what I was like. She had a reveal built into the
she
dress.
did. I mean, is it so much a reveal? I feel like the term reveal has gotten a little loose lately because, like, a reveal does not mean, like, oh, my skirt comes off and it's a bodysuit. Reveal is like, there's something unexpected.
Well, that was unexpected. Like
Sure.
once you take the pom poms off, that you don't expect that suddenly she'll be able to like tap dance her heart out, by taking her skirt off, sort of thing.
Yeah. Gaga's dog is better than Britney's snake.
Well, maybe Britney's snake ate Gaga's dogs.
Oh my god, so who are they going to give the $500,000 reward to?
The snake. Free Britney! Free Britney!
That documentary comes out today. Last Friday. It came out last Friday.
To be honest, I had no idea anything. I thought Free Britney was just a tongue in cheek because of something from years ago. I had no idea it was an actual thing.
Totally is a real thing.
It's a real thing. This is a real thing, baby.
Real thing.
Free Gaga's dogs. Someone was telling me that they may have just been stolen because that breed of dog is apparently very unpopular these days.
Oh, bulldogs.
Yeah, the French bulldogs or whatever it is.
Whatever.
Anyway,
So I can't even remember Mixed Look, or sorry, not Mixed Look. Candy's Look. I have no idea.
Candy was trying to do. Oh my God.
Oh, the Beyonce, the lemonade look. That was, it was cute. It was cute. And Simone's was cute as well.
In the promo photos, I that was just beautiful. Candy Muse in that photo. Oh, beautiful.
The yellow flowy.
Yeah, and she had a yellow background. It's just with the hair and stuff. It just emphasized the hair with the flowers, and it was just
She
beautiful.
looked beautiful. She looked beautiful.
But what about Tina Burner though? That outfit.
I think that it was of the two, so Tina's versus Elliot's, I liked Elliot's better.
Well, Tina is like kudos. Like it was kind of
Well
cute.
constructed.
But I was like, oh, so you just strap like some dollar store lights onto your boobies. I could do that, and I probably will. So, thank you.
Thrifty Queen.
Bring
Thrifty Queen.
down a few scales. Thank you. I appreciate that I can afford it. Yeah, there we go. Light on, light off. Now I'm turning right. Now I'm turning left.
I look forward to this performance. I look forward to the performance of Car Wash, where you are honking yourself all over the stage.
Exactly. Oh, this has to be made. We have to do this now.
You have two shows coming up this week. You have two opportunities.
No, not next week. No, I can't. I don't have time for that. I don't got time for that. Two shows. What are those two shows that you're
I
talking?
believe they're both Priyanka.
I think they're both Priyanka.
I think they're both
Yeah.
Priyanka. And is Priyanka sold out?
She is totally sold out. We're
Totally sold. 100% sold.
100% sold out.
If you wanted tickets, you can't get them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're totally sold out. So the two nights, and they had two shows each night too.
Two shows each night. That's a lot of performing.
That is a lot of performing. Rowena, I'm just going to keep it up there because I just want to point out the fact that we are in all four of these shows.
All four of these shows, alcohol. That's how we're going to get through it.
I am going to say no to the Liquid Devil. I'm going to say no to the Liquid Devil until the last night.
The 8:30 show on Friday, Tyffanie will be wasted.
Well, because I do not bounce back from the alcohol like I used to. So if I got drunk on the Thursday night, the Friday shows would be like, "Rrr."
More of a mess than there would be usually.
Oh, hey! Regret. Delete.
I'm not on screen. That you can't even do anything. I'm not on screen.
Um,
Yes. So speaking of shows,
yeah, there's also Tyffanie TV.
TV on the 13th.
Yeah, so any drag performers out there who create music videos and stuff like that, give me a little ringy ding ding, Tyffanie at Tyffanie.com, and you could win prizes. Who knows?
Prizes. I love prizes.
We all love prizes.
And
But
then on St. Patrick's Day, there is a very special games night happening at Spearhead Brewing Company, hosted by me, Rowena Whey.
really?
Reservations. You need reservations. Trust me.
Oh,
So,
does it say that? Oh, it does have the reservations. Stephanie
yeah,
at spearheadbeer.com.
yes. Is
Uh,
there maple tea next Friday? Probably.
Is there a maple tea next Friday? Did someone actually ask?
Yes, someone asked that. I mean, probably. There isn't a new episode, but there is an episode tonight about their preparations during COVID. And I mean, Tiffany and I can just talk for an hour about anything, anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
No, there's definitely going to be maple tea. There's no reason why we shouldn't stop this.
Mhm. And
Um,
if anything, we'll just talk about Drag Race UK
or ourselves.
or
Because
ourselves. We're good at that.
by next week, I'm totally expecting a phone call back, return phone call, right?
Yeah, that's this weekend. It's the final dates to get your phone call.
And you tell me, right, Rowena, if you got a phone call back, right?
I would totally tell you. Yes.
And I would and I would tell you too. To be honest, to be brutally honest, I actually answered my phone when a 416 Toronto phone number displayed on my phone. I'm like, oh, this could be them. And of course it was no. It was
So the question is, are you sure there's maple tea? Because you'll be in the middle of a show. Yes, there will still be maple tea. Will it look the same? No. Will there be one? Yeah. It'll just be a little weird. But
you
it's always a little weird.
yeah, exactly. Oh, do we mean by next week, Norman?
That's
You mean
next Friday.
next
The
Friday?
reality show.
Rowena, do you want to talk about we're making it happen.
We're making it happen. It's going to happen. That's all I'm saying right now.
Okay, there we
Tune
go.
in next Friday for an extra special live in person maple tea.
I don't know what the audio quality will be, but we'll be there.
Rough. Rough.
Rough. It'll be rough.
My video quality will probably be better than it usually is because I won't be at home on my shitty internet.
Rowena, we're going to be both together in a room doing this too.
Oh my gosh, gasp!
The birds.
You're there!
Oh my gosh.
So the bottom two were Candy Muse and Simone. And I did not expect to see Simone in the bottom anytime soon. So, I mean, I was shocked. I was not surprised, but I was shocked.
I was shocked too. Yes, Simone has like I think we learned that she doesn't sew, right?
She does not sew.
Not so, but thanks to Jesus. Um, oh no, that was the other one.
Oh,
She was safe and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, yeah. I was surprised that she was in the bottom. Did we predict that last time? No, I don't
we
think.
did not. We did not predict that.
I think we both predicted Candy would be in the bottom.
We did, and we were right. And I predicted that Rose would win, and I was right.
You were right.
I was
I
right.
think I gave Denali a win, but no, she didn't.
I mean, Denali just needs to step it up a little bit more then.
Close, close, close.
Close, very close. So they lip synced to a song.
Oh, I don't. Sorry,
Fifth Harmony. It was by Fifth Harmony
Harmony.
called Boss. It was called Boss.
Sure.
It's called Boss. $BO$. Boss. Michelle Obama. Purse so heavy that's Oprah dollars. Song makes no bloody sense, but it was fun and it was a good lip sync.
Oh yes, yeah. They were both using the stage there. Simone though, yeah, she definitely had the
She had the attitude.
she had an attitude. She had the moves and stuff like that too. But Candy, like she had a lot of energy for a
She
girl.
had passion. She was showing a lot of passion.
Now, did you agree with the decision?
I was ready for Candy to go home.
I think most of the world was ready for Candy to go home.
Do I think that it was a bad time to do a double save? No. Do I think this season 13 has been going on forever? Yes.
It was a big surprise to me, especially considering tonight's episode. It's not
It's
going to be
not even an episode.
unless someone unless someone's like kicked the bucket or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure we would have heard about this, but
I mean, if someone died, we
or
would have got it.
disqualified because they are positive with the COVID.
Oh, that would be interesting. Someone like slept with a crew member who had COVID and therefore got like disqualified.
Because that's never happened before.
Well, I mean, she didn't sleep with a crew member. She brought her husband.
Who are we talking about now?
Willem?
Oh, it wasn't her husband, was it? It was one of the producers, I thought.
I, apparently, no one knows. I thought that she brought her husband to the hotel, but who knows? Doesn't matter. Anyway, Candy Muse did not go home as we requested.
Damn you! And the drama. Oh my God,
Oh, the drama.
she was walking away, and then RuPaul was like,
I can't. Stay. I need you. Please.
and the entire world went, fuck off.
The entire world went, fuck off, Ru.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, oh my God. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Gotta be.
It was. I don't want to listen to Candy for another week.
So something I saw that big. This is an interesting idea because it was because when you watch these episodes and stuff, and I've been seeing too that season 12 girls they're doing all these music videos and stuff. In this last episode, you kind of got an impression that the girls were really bonding. Like
Yeah, they actually seem to get along very well.
yeah, and it's really really nice seeing these season 12 girls. They're coming out with full on music videos and stuff together. And then last week's episode of season 13, I was like, oh my God, Denali and Rose. I wonder about those two a little.
They did a music video together.
Did they? Okay.
They did, yes.
Like sisters.
They're sisters. And honestly, like if watching Untucked, Rose comforting Denali and like being like honestly, like I love them as friends. Yeah.
Oh, they are adorable as friends. Like, and I really like the little trio, Tina Burner, Candy, and Gottmik.
Mean Girls, the Mean Girls.
Girls, yeah, we need to see more of that sort of thing. That's the one thing I do like about this because it is a competition, and quite often it's about there were episodes when there was a lot of screaming and blah blah
Oh
blah.
yeah.
It was thrown. But in this last episode, they all seem to be just loving and getting together, and I like that. Maybe it's a Canadian thing.
I think it's a I'm sick of them screaming at each other thing.
That's a very good point.
Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, like I like the drama. I like the drama, but yeah,
TV without,
it can stop. It can stop.
yeah, yeah. TV doesn't sell if it's like everyone getting along. Like,
Oh my god, I love you. I love you too. Viewership.
yeah, exactly. Um,
No one went home, and we have no idea what's happening next week.
no, we have no. Although on that one website, if I read it, I can probably figure out what's going on.
No Snatch Game. No, the next episode is Snatch Game.
It's not Snatch Game to date.
Not today. Today is the COVID documentary, but next week is Snatch Game. Shall we make our predictions on Friday?
Let's do. let's do some predictions now, I'd say.
Right.
We're doing predictions for not tonight, but next week, right?
Well, I mean, my prediction for tonight is that there's going to be a lot of melodrama.
Where's my predictions? Oh, there it is. Ooh, I look good in this.
Wait, where are you?
What? Oh. So, Rowena, what does the crystal ball hold in store for tonight?
Ooh, Snatch Game Crystal Ball. I think that Mick is going to be in the bottom.
Oh, we're talking about Snatch Game.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think Mick will fail the Snatch Game, and I think that Elliot will fail the Snatch Game. And I think next week is Elliot's week to go home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tonight, Rowena goes home. I'm already home, bitch. This
She's
is
already home. Take me home.
country
Take me
roads.
home.
Take me home, country roads,
Oh,
to the place
I was
I belong.
version, but okay, sure. West Virginia.
West of Durham, Ottawa, take me home, country road.
Head of mama. I
Yes, that's my prediction. I think that Elliot will go home next week because I think she's going to fail drastically.
Elliot seems to be like when it comes to the acting and stuff like kind of like me, which is a steady burn. Uh, yeah, I think unless she
If you never try and leave the ground, it's really easy to stay on it.
exactly. So I would agree with you with the Elliot with two T's. I'm not too sure about the Got Meg, but I also wonder about Candy. Candy. Uh, she's taken some of the criticisms well, but can she be funny?
Well, she did well in the improv challenge, but I think it depends on what character she chooses.
And that's why Snatch Game is like it's totally up in the air because we don't know if suddenly Elliot with two T's is going to do something very freaking funny.
Unlikely, but possible.
Yeah, but I would agree with Elliot with two T's and Candy probably being in the bottom. Winners. Who do you think would the winner be?
Ooh, I think that Utica's going to do well. And I think that Rose will do well.
And I'm going to throw out Olivia Lux.
Oh, maybe.
I think she might be the winner. But this is like 2 weeks away.
I haven't even gotten to see the preview yet.
What do we think tonight's going to be? Is it all going to be black and white? It'll be like the Dust Bowl has returned.
Tonight is going to be depressing. Yeah, that's my prediction. I think it'll be kind of like the UK one that they just did. Like, it'll just be a lot of like sob stories and a lot of us hearing about how other people were depressed during the pandemic.
I think I'd like that though. I'm not going to skip this episode. I'll watch it probably Sunday or something like that. But I think it'll be interesting just to hear about the girls' stories and stuff to see how their personal experiences were.
I
'Cause
would like to know what it was like filming. I would like to know that.
yeah. And because we heard from I don't even know how long were they not filming?
7 months in the UK.
I know 7 months, but what about in the States?
No, they started during the pandemic. So they were required to do a quarantine prior to going, and then they started filming. But we'll find all that out tonight.
So yeah, what is this episode about then?
This is about filming during the pandemic.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, right? I'm so excited. Everyone go watch tonight. It'll be on Crave and VH1 and BBC something.
Oh no, oh no, I wasn't able to get my bag of chips because it's got
Oh.
stockpiled or something. I don't know, whatever.
But that's it. Do you have anything else to say, Tiffany?
She's trying to get me off the show already. Girl, we got some time. Let's talk about well, let's talk about the upcoming shows here again.
Oh yes, upcoming
Remember, we
shows.
should we should always be pushing these things.
Priyanka. What's her name?
Priyanka, what's her name? Priyanka.
Priyanka. Oh my god, someone made a Bob's Burgers character out of Priyanka. It is fantastic. It's so good. Yeah.
So Priyanka's totally sold out. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry for what I said.
Oh wait, is this ring on it? Ring on it. Priyanka. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be
Just
so much fun. I
oh,
can't wait for her to completely ignore me all night long.
we're both going to like take some sort of video with her somewhere in the background, even if it's like 30 feet away, and we're gonna just like incorporate it. We're like, look, she's turned her head away from the camera, but that's her. That's her. But
And then you have a show which is a drag competition online.
kinda, yeah. So I did the Hearts at Home show. It
Mhm.
was a drag show, and the performers provided pre-recorded videos, and it was really, really well loved. People loved that show, so I'm running with it. So I'm going to do Tiffany TV. So I'm still looking for drag performers to submit. Well, speak to me first, and then we can submit videos in, and then we'll be doing that in like a 1 hour show. I'm thinking five performers plus myself. We'll watch the videos, and then the audience will choose
Votes.
um, prizes. Yeah, I am so generous. I am rolling in so much money that the grand prize winner will be $20.
Oh my god, you can get a coffee at Starbucks.
I know, isn't it great? Um, and I hope to keep doing it. I hope to keep doing it because I people seem to like it. So, um, and then you,
I have my monthly show at Spearhead Brewery. Wednesday with Rowena is this coming month in March is St. Patrick's Day Vegas Games Night. So it is going to be a cards and board games and anything you want to bring, or you can use the stuff that they have there. Don't worry, it is COVID safe. Just bring your social group, drink a few beers, and have a drag show as well.
make reservations.
Make reservations. Email Stephanie at Spearhead Brewery, spearheadbeer.com.
Yeah, spearheadbeer.com. And you can find all the events on that website as well, spearheadbeer.com.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, yeah. So lots of things. I just want to take a few moments here. We're thinking about making this into a podcast as well.
Online on your phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that you can listen to us wherever on your, device.
On the toilet, at work, in the car, while you're cheating on your husband.
If you need some ASMR to get to sleep or something. Uh, but we're also, but before we do that, we need to get a website and stuff. So I want to ask the audience, the few five people who are watching us, .ca or .com? What do you think? .ca or .com?
Mapletea.ca or mapletea.com. Answer now. First answer wins.
They will win the right to pay for the .com or the .ca.
You win hosting privileges. Congratulations!
Thank you for paying.
We're also looking for sponsors. You
Yeah,
know,
we could
no
sell
one's commenting.
we could
Nothing.
beer or something on here. I think I forgot our artist cards last week. So let's do. So Rowena, you got an Instagram, a
Oh,
Facebook.
we got .ca. We got .ca as the answer. I
And
have an Instagram. Yes, follow me on Instagram. Rowena Whey. Follow her on Instagram. Tiffany Morgan.
yep, exactly, exactly. There you are again. And
That's
if
me.
you want to
You
tip
go
our,
buy me merchandise.
yeah, on Etsy, you can buy Rowena at gmail.com, Tiffany
There's
at Tiffany.
folding fans. There's magnets. There's pins. And there are t-shirts and tank tops.
Okay.
Was that dramatic enough? That's how I do tank top. Tank top.
And I want to give a thanks to Lilith Kane for making our new image. Our new
Thanks, Lilith.
thank you, Lilith. She needs the tips too. She needs the tips too. And when I say tips, I mean the money.
Sure.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Uh, .ca, really? Well, we'll see. We'll see what other people
That's
say.
what the only vote said, so who knows? Thanks, Zach.
Oh, Zach! Oh, hi, Zach. You should come chat on my Facebook profile
No,
sometime.
no, Zach is the only person who chats on mine every single week.
But join us on YouTube. There's the
Maple tea.
that we have a YouTube channel and we're live there right now too. So if you have a Google profile, you can log in and start chatting that way, and we'll be
You
able
can
to see you on.
comment there. You can like those videos. You can subscribe to that YouTube channel.
Share it, share it, share it, share it.
Share. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
And really, that's all we need is caring
Oh.
and money.
That note.
Bye, everyone.
I was hoping. My name is Miss Tiffany Morgan.
And my name is Rowena Whey, and you were listening to and watching What's the Maple Tea?
Yay!